and it's called Silence, or the Death of Meaning. 1. A ticking clock. Wandering down the side alleyways of the town, just where they branch off from the square, and the center church is tolling. Wandering through these places, the light succors like Roman charity. Wandering through these places, pieces fell as the angel of death passed here so long ago. The ticking clock. 2. Her statue was a sweet scent, I think, sometimes before the tanks rushed in, a honeycomb of bronze and immortal quim. But all that now is gone, aye, alas, she's down on her knees. But all that is now gone, alas, aye, she's caught the disease, and degenerated to paraplegia, held up by a stiff, stark pole. 3. On returning to the country, I found that someone had delivered a mortal wound. A crimson trickle in the mirror appeared, as my head, my heart, my life all seared, and dry went I to the dirt. 4. The hands move over each other, almost as if to embrace, but not at all. They just keep moving over, one fast like, and the other a broken metaphor, slow as some Turkish task. And numbers rise. It is not 2, but more and more. Each little yes, it is more. When it comes round again, it is not 2, but 3, and chimes, the ticking clock. 5. A theory of everything. The rock above the sea is the meaning you make it, tumbling down in time. But who made it tumble? Oh grace, oh muse, oh definition. Staring into the black vacuum of space which our nature abhors, staring into the sunlight, burning eyes. The child comes in a red dress, smiling as she clutches the bones, ready to dive down to death. Oh, musing grace in mother's face, it's all interknotted. 6. A dreadful time and tone to take up the tone, flames circling up, like little death alive. Through the churchyard there is silence. In the winter I am sad. The ticking clock, no more.
It's a song I wrote. I went to Pennsylvania at the end of last summer. Well, this summer that just happened too long ago. But my grandparents lived back there, and I was kind of depressed about being there because like I didn't really want to go. Like I wanted to go when we were planning it, and then we made all the purchases, and I just kind of like. It was the week before, and I was like, oh, I really don't want to go. And but I got on the plane and I went, and I was sitting there, and I smoke clove cigarettes, kind of as a treat now, but then it was kind of like I only smoke clove cigarettes, and you can find them in Corvallis, but you can't find them back east anywhere, and so like I was smoking my last clove, and it's sitting in an alley behind a drugstore, and I just started I just kind of started singing in my head, and then I started singing not in my head, and then I was like, this is kind of cool. I have to like record this, or I'm going to forget it. So I pulled out my cell phone and like sang it into my phone, and this little kid was walking by and he was looking at me funny, like okay, and but it was, I guess I'll just dive right in. Is that loud? I can't. I'm above it. These clouds move so slowly by on a backdrop of light blue sky. Unlike this cigarette, which shouldn't be a cognac. Cities and subways can't change the terrain, but everywhere I go, these hard hearts remain. And every time you said you'd come, it didn't mean a thing at all. No, that would be the problem. My bad.